Welcome back, everybody, to the Bud Light Tip-Off Show. Larry Burnett here with Nevada head coach Amanda Levens. Rivalry day, Silver State Series, big-time stuff, and your team's on a roll.
Yeah, we're excited to continue to play. You know, after coming off that pause, I think every game is just important to value and just be appreciative that you get an opportunity to play.
How big was that win against San Diego State when you didn't have much time to practice? You didn't know who was going to be healthy. You didn't know if you had a couple of players until game time.
Yeah, it was a little bit unusual in terms of prep, but for our team, I thought they were just so tough and resilient, and after that game, I couldn't have been more prouder of them because especially offensively, we weren't in a great rhythm, and I think that's something that's maybe it'll take a little bit of time for us to come back. We got to play games to find that, but our team defense and our togetherness and just the way that we're just so tough, I was really, really proud of us.
All right, let's talk about UNLV, the rivalry series, and let's go back to last year. You split a couple of games, lost one, bounced back big time in the next one on the game-winning shot by Deja. What goes through your head when you think about that series last year?
Well, in a rivalry series, you don't like that you have to play both games on the road. You know what I mean? But it was what it was last year. And for our team, typically in that second game, I thought we usually played pretty well. I thought our team was even more locked in. And if we lost that first game, even more motivated to win the second game. That game down there, both games were tough. You know, I thought the first game we had opportunities to win. The second game was back and forth. It was really tough. And she just really hit a big shot. I mean, it was a tough shot. It was a big shot, and it secured the win for us.
Now, the play was Deja inbounding from the baseline, gets it in front of your bench to Amaya. Deja gets it back and takes the shot. Was that the play that was called up in the huddle?
Exactly like we drew it up. No, it got thrown back and we didn't have a lot of time, and Deja just went and got the ball and made a play, honestly, and just, made a big-time shot.
How great is it for a coach to know you've got players on your squad who want the ball in a situation like that and who want to take that big shot?
Yeah, that's not something you can really teach. People kind of have that or they don't. And, Deja really likes those moments. She wants to have the ball in her hands and try to help our team win.
All right, UNLV this year, they're pretty darn good, again. And when you look at the stats in the conference, they score the most points, you've got the better defense. They shoot the ball extremely well, you've got a good field goal percentage defense. Does it come down today to your defense against their offense?
I mean, on paper, I think so, but within the game, I think there's so many factors that go into that. I think that they're very talented at every position on the floor, and game by game, it depends how they're being defended or what the other team's strengths are, and I think that they can hurt you from every position. And so I just think it's important. There's not really any place to not defend. You can't really not guard somebody on their team because they have, tremendous players and really good depth, too, off their bench. So for us, I think we just have to try to make it really tough every single time. And offensively, we need to play a lot better and just score better than we did last game against San Diego State.
Three of their key players, Young, Booker, Durazo, Frescas come off a huge game hitting three, so they got depth inside, they got shooting outside, they got some weapons.
Yeah, and in my opinion, I think they have the best front court, in the conference. Desiree Young is really tough to defend, especially one-on-one. Obiezor off their bench, she's probably played as well as anybody on their team since they've gotten into conference, and she's tough to defend one-on-one. So, they have some matchup challenges for us, especially in the post. But, we're going to do our best, going to try to make it hard and see what happens.
That's what it's all about. We'll talk about it after the game. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
All right, Coach Levens with us here on the Bud Light Tip-Off Show. We'll take a timeout, and it's back to the Lawler Event Center as we get set for the Nevada women taking on UNLV today. This is Nevada women's basketball from Learfield.